everyone. How are you doing today? I'm so glad that I could come to you and vlog. I feel like I've just been here, there, like just busy, busy, running errands, just doing stuff I need to do, and it's just good to be able to sit and do this. Anyway, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Today I wanted to speak about something a bit unusual. And in fact, most of the times in my vlogs, I really don't know what I'm going to be talking about. Most of the times, actually, before I start, I sometimes the Lord, the Holy Spirit will give me, like a word or that I've heard something in church and from the message, and I would be stirred to pick up on that theme and respond and reflect in my vlogs. But today it was actually something that happened after church. So I needed to get an item, so I walked into a store, and that store um, is a store that sells like home furnishings, things for the things you need in and around the home. Um, Online they do food as well, but mainly they're kind of a home store. And I saw a couple of things that I thought, oh, that'd be good to have. They were kind of well reduced, and I knew I was going to get lots of use out of those items. Anyway, and I purchased the items and I went on my way. And then I noticed that, or or let's put it this way, because I might be in the wrong, but I felt like, and that's not actually the point. The point I'm going to tell you what the point is. But anyway, so I felt like, oh, I think that was a different price to what you know I was charged for it. I decided, even though I had to go back to the store, I did have to go back to the store because I had left my Bible behind. I kept pondering that. I think that the price was different, but anyway, I got home. I reflected and I said, even if she had increased the price or hadn't put the price in right, I forgive her. The lady that served me, I said, I don't think that's the case, but even if that's the case, I forgive her. And that was unusual for me, but also freeing to be able to do that. The other thing I said was that, well, God paid for it, so yeah. So if she did cheat me, it wasn't me that she cheated, because God paid for it. Anyway, jokes apart, the point I'm trying to make is the fact that I was willing just to forgive and just let it go, and not, take offense and not let it weigh me down. Of course, it's come to my mind a few more times, but I've, like intentionally just, dismissed the thoughts. But yeah, so yeah, not taking offense and being so willing to and quickly of forgiving people. I would say that is something I learned in the most unusual way today, and I just want to bring that here, because I know that God's love for us and the way He forgave us and the things He's done for us are beyond what we deserve. And whilst people might say, "Oh, out there, if you feel like you were cheated, you should go back to the store and have it out with it." No, yes, there are times I would do that, but actually, I'm not sure. And secondly, it could have been an error. It could have been it could be a number of different things. That actually is inconsequential. The most important thing is that just being willing to let it go and just kind of move on. And if it was intentional, just to forgive and let go. And so yeah, so I don't know who this message would be for, but I know I learned a valuable lesson. And just not taking offense is something that I would say that is new for me. And what I mean by that is not taking offense even internally, because I wouldn't say I go out of my way to go out looking for being offended, or easily being offended. No, I'm not that sort of person. But there is also a part of me that sometimes feels like, oh no, but I was cheated. Oh no, I need to put that right, whatever. And I don't feel like that. I feel like I can let it go. um and that I should. And so, anyway, I hope this is a blessing to someone out there. So, not taking offense, I guess, could be the title of this vlog. I hope this is a blessing to you. Please like, share, and comment. And if this has been a blessing, or if you have anything to add to it that would be of benefit to us all, please share in the comments section. Have a great week. Shalom. Bye.